All right, guys, here it is. This is my analysis of our big game on Tuesday. And I just want to say a few things at the beginning here. First of all, there's a chunk that I cut out because the audio was bad. So you won't see the first, like a lot of stuff that you might remember. The ending is at the end that most of us, that pretty much everyone was here for, I think, except for Adam. So that's just at the end. There's like the Apps flash lineup in there. Some other things that I want to say. I know it looks like a long video, but really the first like 25 minutes, I really tried to pull in stuff that is going to be immediately useful. You can watch this at like 1.5 or 2 times speed, is what I normally do. And you can just slow down at the important parts that you find. But I really tried to make this as concise and as useful as I could. And I really think some of the stuff in here would save us some rehearsal time and some more lost rounds. And then the last thing that I want to say is that I just want to say thanks to you guys for making this game happen. That might as well have been a major for me. I think all the work that I've put into plays and videos and stuff like that has been worth it just from this game. I mean, it was incredible. I'm still riding the high from this game. It was amazing. So thank you, really, truly, for making it happen. I really appreciate it. And so yeah, I'll timestamp this video also, and hope you watch it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm recording now. This is a round where we lose a retake on B. So let's just take a look. Okay, so this goes pretty standard. Tom rotates early, which is a good call. Interesting stuff starts to happen. I want to highlight some stuff. Dawson, you throw a grenade here, which does a lot of damage to people, I think. So this is going. Tom's rotating now. He's here. Look at that grenade. That hit everybody. So that's pretty amazing. We could get more of that going. This is kind of tough. John dies to like this the spray.
Through the smoke.
That's just tricky. This is one of those cases where like, okay, all right. Let me just pause here.
That.
So they heard.
I actually remember.
They heard you jumping. And then they just kind of shot you, there. So I want to like blast our way right up to that point again because it's kind of interesting. Play. Okay, so we'll just come down here. Okay. We'll just watch this again in slow-mo. Okay, so John comes out. I would say, okay, let me make a point about spraying through smoke. As the CT, like when you're defending, it doesn't help you to spray through smoke. I don't know how to explain that.
Hello?
Oh, I have push to talk on.
Oh.
So you didn't hear any of that. Maybe I should turn that off. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Okay.
Anyway.
I'm hitting every button except turning push to talk off. Okay. I'm back. Oops.
Okay, welcome.
Hey, turn off push to talk and party. Turn on push to talk.
What? It's just in Discord settings. It's just in Discord settings. Hang on. Okay.
Wait, then if it's in the Discord settings, then how do you click the wrong button?
Look, I just hit the wrong button in the settings. Don't worry about it. I'm recording a video right now, so.
Penis.
So, okay, there's a point that I want to make. Like, John dies spraying through smoke here, and something that we want to use more often is spraying through smoke. However, for whatever reason, it doesn't make sense to do usually if you're defending. If you're holding a site, it doesn't make as much sense to do it. And I don't know why that is. Commentators will talk about this, how, like, because the T's have the burden of breaking into site, it makes more sense for them to spray through smoke. because it doesn't matter if the CTs know where they are, because they know that they have to come in. And they also have the advantage of numbers. But if you're on CT side, you have the benefit of surprise, I guess, right? Doesn't that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't want to be spotted. So spraying through smoke on CT side, on defense, on the site hold, and conversely, if we're on T side and we're after plant and we're holding a site against a retake, it doesn't make sense to spray through smoke because we want to maintain the advantage of the element of surprise. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But do you get the feeling for like how, like, does it just make sense by itself if I say it doesn't make sense to spray through smoke usually on T side or on CT side? It's just situational. Like sometimes it makes sense to spray through smoke and sometimes it doesn't. And I would say this is a time where it's very risky because there's like 4 people on the other side of the smoke. So if you spray, there's like a lot of fire that's going to come back. And also you just want to be somewhere and you don't want to give away your position. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like I don't have a good grasp of that. But anyway, we can just keep going here.
Very situational.
Yeah. So that's kind of unlucky. He just like crept the outside of the smoke. That's something that can be solved with a better placement of your delay smoke, your counter smoke. And then also I would say for Tom, here, Dawson, what do you think about this? Instead of going back church, you could go to like this pillar.
You're not streaming, by the way.
Oh.
So I've just kind of been
Oh, that's
reimagining the round in my head.
well then. Okay.
Carry on.
Let me. Okay.
I mean, I had
all right.
watched it the first
All right.
time. So I know pretty much what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
Okay. So what just happened? John died in an exchange here. This is rough, dude. This is a rough video. John died in this exchange here because there were 4 people on the other side of the smoke. He died to like the God Hand who had crept up the right side. So a more centered counter smoke would help prevent that. And then something. So I think something that happens here on these rotates is Tom just stops over there, but that means he can't help. You know.
Right.
So if like you rotate into sight, you know, dark
I think that would have been a good
or
move.
pillar, and then Tom can come play. He can even just push through the smoke if he wants to. But that feels like it would be more of a strengthening. And then okay, so this round's going on, and we actually okay. Here's the awkward bit. Look, they hear him. They hear him. He hears him jumping. Tom should have died there, honestly.
Honestly.
But
Adam took it anyway.
And then the kind of amazing thing is the bomb. We just get the bomb plant, and this is a 3v3 retake. And honestly, I think we should be able to take this. So that's unlucky. There. Tom, there's a retake smoke here. Instead of throwing this smoke, which is not bad. It's not the worst smoke you could throw. But there's a smoke that we talked about. That's the banana smoke. That's the this smoke, which from over at the bench. Indeed. Well, that's not it, actually. Should I leave that in? I think I should leave that in. I think I was aiming too far to the right. So it's like, you see this corner? You just kind of like come up and maybe even just fully over. That's a jump throw, by the way. Yeah, that gives us a little bit more margin, and that's still nice and centered. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, we'll go ahead and say not like it's not right in this corner, but just like you see that little peak, you can just throw it at that peak, and that gives plenty of margin all around. Ooh. Okay, maybe not quite as much margin as I thought. But in any case, this is a very helpful smoke for a retake. So Adam and John and myself, since we're the ones rotating, that was a little bit higher. So if I aim a little bit higher, it hits the ceiling earlier, which means it comes down lower, which is better, in my opinion. We just want a little bit of room. So there's this like knob, which you can kind of barely see. And Adam, I don't know if that's going to show up on your resolution, but there's a corner, and you just, maybe even in this space, that should work too, frankly. Yeah. No problem. And that's actually even better. So I'll say that's the lineup. Yeah. How many layers can I go in this video? Who knows? So yeah, that would have been super helpful because it actually comes down to a 1v1 between me and the guy that's over there. So I could have I mean, we took too long and they were very good at delaying with flashes. But yeah, I'm just inserting this little comment to say that the banana smoke would have been useful right here. I think Tom
That was
dies to the
because I
same
missed
guy.
2 shots on that guy.
Oh no, I just die over here in church. This is completely uneventful. So I on my screen, he actually I didn't see him, but he saw me.
Ah,
So that was that. Let me
your
actually.
focus was more to the right there,
Yeah, I didn't.
and
Yeah.
then he went. That was just awkward timing and positioning. So
Yeah. So I want to play it again, just because I guess you guys weren't seeing this, but now you have seen it. So I'm not actually gonna play it again. Let's move on. All right, we're back. I just look. There's some banana control going on here. I just want to point out we could practice lineup for this, but Dawson, you're kind of like holding this angle for a while, and I'm in slow-mo right now. But for a while, one thing you could do is this guy's just sitting in that corner. You could definitely wall bang that, so you could find the lineup like just like as you leave, you know, or even just every so often you just wham hit it with a wall bang, or even as soon as that flash comes over, wall bang, hop off. That's just a place that maybe we could get some value. Yeah, that's just a side comment. All right. This is the round that Tom does something fun. So got some stuff going on. There's a guy that dry peeks mid here. And then Tom sneaks up into the smoke. Let's watch what happens in slow motion. This is a very good move. And then, oh, it's time to bring these guys to Pound Town. A nice delay smoke from Dawson. This is very good thinking. Adam and I are creeping up. Here's Dawson with another big damage grenade. Yeah, spraying through smoke here is not bad, especially for you, Dawson, because you've got a suppressed gun. Oh, they're trying to boost. It's not going to matter. I die to this guy. He only has 6 HP, so. Got the countdown. Anyway, just thought that was a fun round to highlight. Okay. Here's an interesting round. Last round of the half. Man, this is only our CT side, so this is pretty neat. This is the round we do. Oops, this like neat mid push. Got some kills. That's cool. John gets a kill here. And then something I just want to highlight. This guy should have swung on you. But I just want to highlight. Oh my god, it was so close. Slow-mo now. Okay, alright. John, the right place to go is up. Is up. You want to be... I don't have a crosshair, but you want to be like where I'm pointing. Like right there. So like Dawson swings, he steps out, he swings, he gets a kill, and or he gets a kill and he dies. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, Dawson swings and he goes down. You should be like right there so that you can get the trade. That's trading. That's one of the basic things in Counter-Strike. You want to be like right there. So he swings, if he goes down, you can take over, you can finish the kill. And that's like almost guaranteed. And in this case, it would have definitely been guaranteed because he was super lit. And even though you're kind of lit, I think you would have won that. Yeah, just in this kind of a situation, trading, just to highlight that. Yeah. All right. I want to highlight this round because this is our Apts rush. Yeah. And this is, I think, one of the first times we've really actually fully done it. Dawson, you should be buying a flashbang instead of a smoke because you're the smoke player. Also, check out this Balk rush. Okay, I want to mark something here. B players have started rotating now because we just lost our element of surprise because of the balcony peak. We need to be aware of that. However, okay, for one thing, this is an Apps rush. So Tom, I don't know why you're going mid. But that's okay. I think it works out. I don't know if that's something we want to do more often in the future though, because that's not the play. That's not the play. You could very easily get traded out here if someone is like monkey bars or boosted or porch, right? So I would say this is not strong for you to do by yourself. They're rotating, but the timing works out. Okay, here's the smoke. And we all come out balcony. Everyone is running towards site. Okay, guys. All right, guys. Look, I want to show you something, okay? Here it is. Look, I have a rush order that you guys didn't see, but I have a rush order. And I have this rush order for a reason. So, for one thing, Tom, you need to go out Apps with everybody else. And I have this rush order for a reason. So, Dawson, or me, you kind of go straight out toward pit, and the job is information. So, me and Dawson are going first, and we're both probably dying. We're both pretty much sacrificial. But we're jumping out, and we're kind of a distraction. So, we're going out, and we're getting info. We're going straight out. And we probably die. So, straight out, fight pit, and die. I go out, slide to the left, fight pit, also die. We need to be spotting pit, little pit, and the corner. Then Tom goes out. The first two of us are drawing fire, so Tom can go out. You can even blind fire through the smoke toward the top of Balk, or while you're still on Balk. Then you drop down in the corner, which at this point, because the first two of us are drawing fire, is going to be the safest place to be dropping out. And we want this because you're our entry fragger. So because of our air time, that weakens us, right? Because we can't really fight that well while we're in the air, and that weakens us. So we want Tom not to go first in this case. So this is giving him an entry. And then I have an order here, right? You drop down the corner, you're clearing little pit, graveyard, and moto, because we didn't clear that on this rush. And then site and truck. So you kind of do this right to left sweep. Adam also dropping down with Tom in kind of our beachhead in our foxhole, you know, that we've established. And then number 3 at that point, John, that's you. This is before you join the team. Straight out with bomb, and you're gonna kind of be going in front of them. Again, somewhat sacrificially, because you know Tom and Adam are you know punching hard. You could, you know, Adam, you could even buy a P250 and or armor. Someone could get you, like I could buy you a P250 and you could buy yourself armor. Then you can give me your pistol. So I do have a, you know, oh, and no flash. No flash. So that's actually wrong. I mentioned a flash, but that was wrong. So in this play, which I'll go ahead and play again. We'll give it a second. It always takes a while to get set up. I'll play it again. We don't do this. We don't do this. So Tom goes mid. We don't need a pit smoke on this play. But I go out, straight out, and then die to pit. We haven't even killed pit. And then pit can't fight graveyard because of the smoke. So I would say that smoke actually didn't help us. That's unlucky. And then I think we go on to lose this round. Yeah. So Tom, I get it. I get it. You know, we got spotted, so you think do something different. We gotta stick. We gotta stick it. In this case, we gotta stick it. This happens a lot. Like something comes up and like we get spooked, and then like we break and we make decisions in the moment, which I'm not saying are always bad, but sometimes you gotta stick it. Sometimes we gotta just like keep going with the plan. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, I would have me and Dawson are pretty much going straight out. Tom, you run to the right. On later rounds, like SMG rounds, if we do this, you can just blind fire, like throughout as you're running out of the smoke, and then you drop down in the corner. Adam's dropping out here, and then we have all of a sudden a very strong position to fight the rest, and we can like kind of like sweep from there. If anything, maybe like a smoke that lands truck would be helpful, because that could zone off people playing bracket or porch, you know, and make our take a little bit easier. But in any case, or like a moto, well, you could throw a moto smoke after plant. But anyway, that's the apps rush as I actually designed it, and I would like to try that out. I don't think it's perfect, but I would like to try it out and go from there, because I think it will work better than what we did this time. Yeah, that's just my thought on that. All right, this is the second round of our T side. We're gonna do a B. I just want to highlight some stuff. Okay, so we do standard car control, and that works well. They've stacked B slightly, not a bad idea. John, you throw this smoke, and then this flash. Neither of these are really necessary, which I think we told you in the game, just so you know. That's okay, that's not really a big deal. One thing to notice is that flash actually baited out the counter util, and we're only at 90 seconds in, right? And they don't have apps control. So if we did our standard spread here, and we did through that flash, and we baited out those smokes, we still have like a whole minute to fuck around and see like what we can do. Like those smokes only last 20 seconds, so we pop the flash early. They send out their counter util. We just wait for the counter util to go, and then we can do a full exec, or we can go back to A. You know, either way if we're holding map control. So yeah, so that's actually something to notice. We can use a flash to bait the rotate, and we can use a flash to bait the util, but we have to think about these things. We have to do these things mindfully. Yeah, just a neat note. One thing. So Dawson, you throw the CT smoke. Okay. As it turns out, that CT smoke is a little bit more to the left. So it's actually.
You're aiming at the corner of that and this.
It's the left edge. It's the left edge of the smokestack. So it's the left edge of the smokestack. So this was thrown incidentally. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yeah, on like in the middle of it. And so what that means is Tom and John go to entry, but Tom, you were out before the smoke even. But then, you know, you have to, even if that smoke was up, I think you still would have died. So we went before the smoke popped. So when the smokes go out, we got to give it a few beats. I don't know if we end up. Nice. I think I die here. Oh, we haven't cleared sight yet. Oh, I ran out of bullets. Wow, that's tragic. Okay, 2 tragic T rounds so far. That's okay. Learning experiences. Anyway, so what are the things about that? Little things that smoke. Yeah, that lineup. Yeah, it's like when you're here, it's not the middle of that smokestack, but the left edge of it. On 64 tick, it is the middle of it, but on 128 tick, it's the left edge. So on face it, it's the left edge. Yeah, that's all. And then we didn't clear sight. and we went out before the smoke popped, and we were just rushing, and we were just kind of like agitated. That's okay. That's okay. That'll come with practice. But yeah, that's that.
Yes, sir.
All right, and we're back. We just won a real nail biter of an A. Let's see what we do next. Again, they're just giving up banana control. Adam with a cheeky nade. I would say at this point, John, just because we're all stacked banana, it may just make sense for you to come over and then we can just set up for a B exec.
Yeah, I was hanging out there too much.
But that's okay. It's no problem at all. It's good to have the map control also, because then we still have the flexibility to come back into an A. But I think if we just like, if we just hammered B, they gave up banana control. We probably could have taken a few more rounds that way. Because we don't win this round. Let's see what happens. By the way, the flash is just right outside this window, but that's okay. I'll show you a video.
I tried to do it and failed.
Oh.
I don't even think I was in the right spot, to be honest.
Can we want justice, please? That's all I want. That's the only reason I'm doing this goddamn dungeon. Go, 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 go.
I could have had him right there. It sucked.
Ooh. Ooh, it's rough.
Yeah. And that was just bad timing on my part. I should have peeked out on the guy pit earlier than what I did.
Oh, we ran out of time.
Yeah.
So
That's what happened.
interesting.
We ran out of time on this.
It was a slow round.
Oh,
We-
that's
we weren't
fantastic.
decisive.
Yeah.
And we lose this one too, huh?
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, so for map control, John. Oh, well, you're kind of busy, right?
Yeah, sorry, I'm almost done.
No, it's okay. I guess
All the idiots here.
I'll just say it and it'll be recorded. Is that this would be very good. Like if we had Adam, jump up Balk and then, you guys clear this at the same time, that would be good for map control. Maybe with a boiler molly. They'll push them up, and then we can have apps control. Let's just see what's happening over here. Oh, he's rotating off. Yeah, so this is where just setting up for a B would be really good. Oh, Tom, why are you flashing? That just gets
Oh,
him to
that
rotate back.
flash brought him back.
You see that?
sucked.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
In fact, they're all starting to rotate now. Yeah, this is not... That's rough. And that guy's up there. Oh, that's rough.
Oh. That was...
Oh, I get pushed through smoke here, don't I? Yep.
Alright, I'm done with this goddamn dungeon.
That's
PogChamp.
rough. Okay, I guess I should plant somewhere else then in the future.
I think I missed this guy.
Oh, this is so rough. And then John's coming in.
I'm about to get a bunch of angry whispers.
Nice, 2 kills. This is actually not bad. I don't know what
We're
number
out of
7
time,
is
though.
doing. Oh, that's close.
It's just like AFK or something.
Tom, did you see how those flashes brought the guy back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Nick, I was trying to bait the rotate.
But you did bait the rotate.
Well, I know, but I've tried it before. I throw a flash to bait the rotate. It
Oh,
works. It works.
It works.
It's like
It works
fishing.
really well.
It's literally like fishing.
Okay,
He's
but
like,
you gotta save
You're
that,
like,
Tom.
"Ah, there
He baits the rotate into our B exec.
that's the part where he dies, which is tragic. You just push this guy.
Oh yeah, this is our other 8 split. Then John blinds himself. And then we all gang up on this guy. Oh!
Bro.
Okay. Here comes one rotate. Ooh.
I got roasted.
Oh, this is fun. I could have knifed this guy, honestly.
Yeah.
Except I got blinded, so, you know, it was like kind of hard.
Yeah. He got blinded and then he pushed us.
Yeah. So, that's fine. I'll take that. I would be so mad, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Boom. GG. Wow. Tom with a big ADR. Hang on, let's pause here.
Obviously.
Utility damage? Dude, big utility
Our top
damage.
3 players were throwing nades everywhere.
It was good.
I never throw flashes. Which is probably a good thing, to be honest.
John, did most enemies flash there?
No, you had. Oh yeah, he did. 22.
Okay, goddamn.
God damn.
Okay.
Damn.
While we're at it, let me just show you guys the apps flash. And I'll leave this in the video too. Oh, this is Wingman.
It'll work the same.
That's true. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I was talking to myself. It didn't...
Does it matter?
I guess not. Oh well, okay, real quick.
Let's go.
Weird.
My mouse should arrive tomorrow.
Nice. Okay, so... Alright, I have infinite ammo. So the apps flash, you just come to the second window, and you crouch, and you just throw it at that. Right in the middle. And that pops right here. That blinds a lot of people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. You just gotta second window, crouch. Yeah.
Nice.
What else? Oh, and then the will it let me go over here? I guess so. Yeah, so the on 128 tick, it's like not with the center of this, but with the left edge. That's what you want. And that doesn't let them play this. Like they can't be right here. See that? I mean, if they're here, they're gonna be right in the open. So Tom, you going fishing is good. But we should maybe have like me do that if I'm,
Alright.
you know, if I'm baiting the rotate to B.
So do you want to start holding B control then?
Do you want to learn the coffin smoke? There's 2. There's one here, which is hard. And then there's one here, which is easy, but not safe.
I mean, it's whatever you think. Because I'm just saying, like, so on some of the plays, I would just stay banana and you would rotate all the way to A and start doing stuff. And I would just chill out on banana.
But like, I don't know what that gets us. Really. Like, I think I would much rather have you just be with the rest of the team.
Right.
An entry onto A. Oh, I should
Well,
stop this
what
video.
happened?
Okay. I'm gonna
What
stop the
happened on one of our Inferno rounds